Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the grasslands of the world, where grasslands are found, why it is found there, and some definitions also. So let's come to the screen. Okay, so today's topic is temperate grasslands of the world. So first the definition. What is the definition of grassland? In which vegetation is dominated by continuous coverage of grasses. Okay, this is the definition where there is vegetation dominantly. Another definition is land on which vegetation is dominated by grasses. Okay, another very informal definition is where there is grasses and no trees. But IUCN have given another definition where it says land covered with herbaceous plants with less than 10% trees and shrub cover. Okay, so it says clearly that trees must be less than 10%. Okay, so these vegetation is mostly found in temperate region of the world. So what is temperate region of the world? So we will find out in the next slide. Here is the temperate region. Temperate region is it is in the green color. Okay, so tropical region where most of the sunlight falls, so the temperature is also very high in the tropical region, so precipitation or rainfall is also high. In the polar region close to North Pole and South Pole, the temperature is very less. Okay, but in the middle, this is the temperate region where there is no very high temperature, neither very low temperature. Look at in this map. If you look at this map, you can find out clearly that these grasslands are found here. Also, it is in temperate region here in Central Asia and Russia, here in Argentina, here in South Africa and Australia and New Zealand. So this part of the world, these temperate grasslands are found. But in different part of the world, these grasslands are known by the different names. So let's see some popular names. North America, these grasslands are known as prairies. In Central Asia, steppes. In South America, it is known by Pampas. In South Africa, it is known by Velds. In Australia, it is known by rangeland. In New Zealand, it is known by Centerbury grasses or Tussocks. In Hungary, it is known by Pustaz, and in China, it is known by Manchurian grasses. Okay, so we'll see these, all of these one by one again. Prairies is found in USA and Canada, and the prairies are of three types: tall prairies, tall grass prairies or mixed grass prairies, and short grass prairies. So in the tall grasses, these tall grass prairies, which is around 1.5 to 2.5 meter height, some of the grasses name are blue stem, switch grasses. In the middle, where the most extensive coverly, this height of the grasslands are 1.6 to 1.2 meter, and some of the names of the grasses are like little blue stem, needle grass, June grass, buffalo grass, and the short grass prairies are less than 0.6 meter in height. And the precipitation is of course in the east side of our Latin America, it is around 1050 mm, and in the westward it decreases. In the western side it becomes around 400 millimeter. Steppes is of course found in USSR, or we can say it is in Russia and Central Asia, and some of the grasses are like feather grass, fiscus grass, and precipitation is around 400 mm to 500 millimeter. Okay, Pampas is found in Argentina and Uruguay. It covers around 50% area of the Argentina, and precipitation again decreases from west to east, and in the eastward around 900 mm of precipitation, and the westward it is 450. And some of the grasses are like brisa, bomus, penicum, paspalum, lolium, etc. And according to these precipitation, there are two types of pampas. One is called humid pampas and another one is subhumid pampas. Humid pampas is of course found in eastern part of Argentina. It is tall, and the subhumid pampas is found in western part of Argentina, and it is short. Veld is found in, of course, Africa, South Africa, and it is developed in mostly plateau land. It is developed in plateau land. According to latitude, this veld can be divided in three types: Themada veld, Sour veld, and Alpine veld. So Themada veld is found in the lower altitude, which is around 1500 to 2000 meter altitude, and where the precipitation is around 650 to 750 millimeter. And the grasses which are dominant in that area is red grass. Then sour veld is found in the altitude of 1500 meter to 2000 meter altitude. The precipitation is around 650 to 750 mm. And some of the less important grasses, or some of the important grasses, are Aristida, Eragostis, Hyperhenia. Okay, so the last one is Alpine veld, which is found in the highest latitude, which is around 2000 meter to 2500 meter altitude, and this is mixed with red grass and Tascuta and Borumus grass in black soil. Downsland is found in Australia. Here also, from northward to southward to northward, then precipitation decreases. So the height of the grasses also decreases. It is found in mostly southern Australia and Tasmania. Tasmania is an island in Australia, in the south of the mainland, and the precipitation decreases from south to north from 24 millimeter to 635 millimeter, and accordingly downs have been divided or typed in three types: temperate tall grass, temperate short grass, and xerophytic grass. Temperate tall grass is, of course, which is in the Tasmania, found in mostly Tasmania and Victoria states and South Wales states. Some of the grasses are like Pau tussock, Themada Australia, which is popularly known as kangaroo grass. Kangaroo is, of course, the animal kangaroo. Then the temperate short grass, it is found in north of this temperate tall grass, north of tall grass, and some of the name are like Danthonia and Stipa gagera. Then xerophytic grassland, which is found in the northern part of Australia. Of course, it's in New South Wales and Queensland state. Some of the popular names are like Aristida and Mulga. The next grassland is Centerbury grassland, which is in New Zealand, and these have been divided in two types: short tussock grasses and tall tussock grasses. Centerbury have different name. Another name is tussock. Okay, the short tussock grasses have like Festuca and Pau, which is around 50 centimeter tall, and tall tussock grasses are found in higher grounds, and some of the species are like Chino Wichlau species. Pustaz is found in Hungary, Hungary is of course in Eastern Europe, found in Hungary and Austria. It is exclave of steppes which is found in Russia. It is very similar to that, and these Pustaz have coverage of around 50,000 square kilometer. And the last one is, of course, Manchurian grassland. Manchurian grassland is found in China and Mongolia. Some of the grasses are like feather grass, sheep grass, lime grass, etc. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you very much.